Tonight, we continue our ongoing reporting initiative called Chasing the Dream, Poverty and Opportunity in America. We're taking an in-depth look at the contemporary state of the American dream, changing nature of jobs, the vanishing middle class, wage disparity, and economic opportunity. We'll be looking at social reforms and programs that work and those that don't, as well as innovative solutions from around the country, the region, and across the political spectrum. Tonight's question, how are your parents doing? How about your grandparents? Are they all making ends meet? Picture this. Think of you and 4 of your closest friends. All right, got that in your mind? Well, if current trends stay the same, 1 of the 5 of you will be living in poverty by the time you're 65 years old. Right now, about 20% of New York City's elderly population is living in poverty, which amounts to about $14,000 a year income. And the situation hasn't improved much over the last 8 years. Indeed, the situation has grown so troubling that a 2015 AARP survey of New York voters showed a quarter of 35 to 69-year-olds weren't confident they'd ever be able to retire. And 30 to 38% say they haven't saved for retirement at all. So here to explain this problem is Beth Finkel. She is the director of the New York branch of the AARP, which advocates for the state's 50 years and older population. We're also joined by Susan Salmassi, one of New York's AARP's 2.6 million members. Ladies, thank you for both being here with us. And I want to start with you, Beth. Those numbers were shocking to me. Given what you do, were you surprised to see those numbers?
Absolutely not. You know, we survey our members, but also the general public on a regular basis. And we're seeing people struggling. So you mentioned the number of people who are actually living in poverty, according to the federal poverty numbers. But we all know living in New York, it's a whole different ballgame.
And so that number of $14,000 a year, you're talking about New York City, that's not getting you anywhere.
No, and keep in mind that the average Social Security check in New York State is under $16,000 a year. It's a whole lot of people, actually 23% of New Yorkers who are dependent on Social Security alone. So there you go. It's right there. The number's right there for you.
And there's another group, and you had mentioned this to me. We were talking about essentially the near poor.
That's right.
What does that mean?
Well, to me, those are the people who are living just above the poverty line. And in New York City, you could be, living a bit of a higher range, slightly higher, and you won't have much discretionary money, if any at all, because we all know how much it costs to live here. And that's why we're looking at affordable housing as one of the issues, because that's your number one expense, right?
Susan, you were kind enough to come in here and share some of your thoughts and experience with us to give us a realistic look at this. How are you doing financially?
When I listen to Beth, I feel that I'm a prime example of not being poor, but actually living poor. Because I worked for over 25 years for a city agency, and I was counting on city pension. And in 2010, I retired with city pension, and I was so happy that, the city pension is about 40% of your salary. So that is substantial. But then I realized that after I pay for my housing, there's nothing left for me. So I waited until 62 and I says, Social Security is going to help me. That wasn't much of a help because my money was not getting anything in the bank. And the interest rate dropped tremendously to 3%. And when I went to the bank and wanted to refinance, it would give me $400 in my pocket, spending money that I could actually spend on food and medicine. They told me I'm on fixed income. I do not qualify.
So the banks are not going to help you out for that. So when we look at AARP members such as Susan and other people that are just watching this now, and they're hearing about the dire straits and the problems, their question, I'm sure, is, okay, so what can we do? Are there resources there for us? Are there something we can look forward to getting better? What's the answer to that?
Well, we'll make it twofold, right? New York City Department for the Aging, and you just call 311 and you can get connected to it. There are innumerable benefits that are available to people, and many people who are middle class or were middle class or still perceive of themselves as middle class don't think of benefits as being for them. And yet, in fact, they are eligible. So there is a senior benefit for housing. You can get your rent frozen if you qualify. It's called SCREE. You can get help paying for your home heating and electricity. That's called HEAP, and you'd be surprised at the levels of income that you can have to qualify for some of these. If you are on Medicare and not Medicaid, but you're right at the lower income levels of Medicare, there are ways that can be helped to help pay your Medicare bills. There's innumerable others. There's food stamps. People recoil when you say food stamps. Oh, that's not for me, that's for them.
That's what they're there for.
Exactly.
You paid money into taxes, you paid all these years. It's a benefit.
And if you're living in a multi-generational family, this brings more into the whole income of the whole household. So it needs to be thought of like that too. But talking about the affordable housing issue, we've got the mayor now has this proposal, and there are 2,000 seniors right now that are on waiting lists, and the way the waiting lists are projected, they will, by the time they're eligible, there's a good chance they won't be living any longer. That's how long the waiting lists are.
As we said, there are daunting numbers. It's good to know that there are some things out there people can look for. So Beth, thank you for that. Suzanne, thank you for coming in and putting sort of a personal face on this and giving us a sense of this is not just a problem for people who've never worked in their life. This is a problem for people who have worked hard all their lives. And hopefully we'll get you back in and we'll talk some more as this problem continues. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to watch more Chasing the Dream stories on poverty and opportunity in America, visit chasingthedreamproject.org.